Germinating seeds is the first step to starting a new plant. But seedlings must survive to grow into mature plants. Most beginners, the problem is that they expose young seedlings to the difficult soil and climatic conditions even before the seedlings are actually ready for the real world difficulties. So this is why you need to start with seedling trays. Today I'm going to talk about different kinds of seedling trays that are available in the market and which one might work for you. In order to use the seedling tray, first thing that you need is of course seeds. I have spinach and pea seeds here. You would need some sort of a potting mix. This is coco peat and perlite. And you would also need some sort of markers to know what seeds you have germinated where. First, we will take this potting mix. This one here has coco peat and perlite. It works for all kinds of seeds. In fact, it also works for ornamental plants. You can check out a video that we have recently posted on how to prepare this mix. Now, if you want to skip this hassle, you can also buy seedling starter kit. It has soil and bunch of other things that you would need to start these seeds. Now, for the seedling tray, remember whatever tray you're using, it should have a bunch of holes. These have really tiny holes at the bottom. This will help the water to go out. Otherwise, your seed will not germinate. Secondly, it will start to rot and you will also not notice that because all of that is happening under the ground or under the soil. So you would not notice. Therefore, it is really important whatever seedling tray you choose, it should have some kind of holes. And if you think that these holes are not big enough, you can actually increase the size as well. We will fill up these cavities now with this mix. Once they're filled up, with a pen or some sort of a pointed edge, you make a small pocket and then we place the seed. Here I'm going to use this pen and in this pocket you drop the seed. Here I have pea seeds. So in each pocket you can place one seed. In case you place more than one seed, then if all of them survive, all of them germinate, then you'll have to separate them like in here. See? I had started spinach and in one pocket there are about 4 seeds germinating. Now to put this in ground in a bigger pot, I'll have to take this out and separate all of them. This might damage some roots. This is not the best practice. I would say if you want to optimize on using these pockets, the best is to try 2 seeds per pocket. Don't do more than that. So we fill this up, we cover it up and we add water. Once you have saturated these pockets with water, we will place this seedling tray in a warm space. For most tropical plants that easily grow in India, for example, edibles, mostly I start with seeds. Ornamental plants or indoor plants, I generally start from a cutting. So for cutting, of course, you don't need this, but for edibles, I always start them from seeds. In that case, a warm space is best to help the seeds germinate. So I'm going to just place it in a sunny spot and also protect it if in case you have pests, rodents or pigeons. For example, in my house, we have a major pigeon problem. So I'm going to place this next to a window. If you're using same tray for sprouting bunch of different kinds of seeds, do not forget to label them. Here I have these ice cream sticks. You can use these to stick in each pocket to tell what seed is what. Especially for beginners, I highly recommend this. With some experience, it gets easier to recognize what seedling is which. But when the first set of 2 leaves come out, it's actually very difficult to know what seed has germinated in that pocket. So to have the right kind of identification, otherwise you'll forget. Now, if you're someone like me who does not really like to use these plastic seedling trays, or you do not want to invest in something new, you also have a bunch of alternatives that you can easily find around the house, like these teacups. These are paper cups that can be used for sprouting seeds. You can also use terracotta miniature pots for sprouting the seeds. Some people also use eggshells. I have tried them in past and they work wonderfully. Else you can also get these coir mini pots. They are also great for sprouting the seeds. Now, if you have never used a seedling tray and you don't know why people actually use them, you could be wondering that, okay, Ekta, Why not directly sow the seeds in the pot or in the ground? See, when we grow seeds in soil or directly in a pot, they are constantly at risk from pests, like in my case, pigeons, as I said, sometimes insects, even rodents, or even fungal disease. Once infected, they have a low chance of survival. Even if they somehow manage to live, they may not perform at their best, they may not be able to grow at their best. You can conveniently carry them and place them around wherever you need in the seedling tray. Doing that with a big pot is very difficult. And at the early stage of starting seedlings, it's really important to provide them the best environment for them to germinate and to grow a bunch of leaves first. Once you see at least 5 leaves on them, then you can take them out and place them in the real world. They will be ready for the hardships. By using seedling trays, you can increase the germination success rate and save your time and effort too. If you are someone thinking that should you invest in them, I recommend give them a try. I hope this video helps. We have similarly shared other videos on basic gardening. Remember to check them out. Thanks for watching.